dugsiyada Nuruddin Schools.
Okay, hi everybody, I am Ahmed with a third video lesson or online lesson. These lessons were assignments for Form 1 English students, and this is going to be the last part. We are still in our grammar section. Now answer the following questions. Well, this part is concerned about writing. You have to answer these questions. What are the three parts of a paragraph and their functions? What are the three parts of a paragraph and their functions? Well, to remind you, the first part is a topic sentence. A topic sentence. A topic sentence. Well, if you might ask its function, as I told you in our previous video lessons, a topic sentence summarizes the main idea of your paragraph in one sentence, and it's usually the first sentence of your paragraph. Okay, the second part of your paragraph is called what? You have to remember it. It's called a body. It's called a body. Well, it's called a body. Body, the supporting sentences of your main idea is called the body. It usually gives details, evidence to your main idea. And the last but not the least is the conclusion. Conclusion. Well, conclusion is the closing sentence of your paragraph, and it usually restates your topic sentence with different words. Well, now let us see the capitalizations. You are required to read this piece of writing. There are a lot of words which should have been capitalized but were written in lowercase, and you are needed to capitalize them. Let me read one sentence or sentence by sentence. In many African countries, people live in small villages. In this sentence, you need two places to be capitalized. Look at this. In many African countries, people live in small villages. If you look at this sentence, or if you can remember, when starting a new sentence, we usually start with what? With a capital letter. Therefore, this I should be capitalized. This I should be capitalized because it's at the beginning of a new sentence. African is an adjective. It's called proper adjective because it was derived from a proper noun. It was derived from a proper noun. So, as you learned in earlier units of your book, if an adjective is derived from a proper noun, it should be capitalized as well. So here, the letter A should be capitalized. Well, in the second sentence, each village has elders. Each village has elders. In this sentence, you have one word which needs to be started with a capital letter. Think of it. Which word do you think it is? Well, after full stops, we begin new sentences. And a new sentence begins with a capital letter. Therefore, the letter E should be capitalized here. Each village has elders. In the same way, we have a full stop here, and a new sentence has begun. Therefore, in my village called Mandinari, the head elder chief Muhammad Sisai knows almost everybody in the village. Here we have several words which should start with capital letters. Look at this sentence. If you look at this sentence, in my village, the word in starts the new sentence. Therefore, the I should be capitalized. In my village. The word Mandinari is the proper noun. It's the name of the village. So, we should start it with big M. We should start it with big M. We should start it with a big M. Well, the chief is called Muhammad, and Muhammad is a proper noun. Sisai is a proper noun too. Therefore, these two nouns should be capitalized. Muhammad should be started with a capital letter. Sisai should be started with a capital letter. Well, a new paragraph. Yesterday, I read one story written by a Tanzanian teacher. Yesterday, I read one story written by a Tanzanian teacher. In this sentence, we have a particular day. Yesterday, at the beginning of the sentence, the word Y should be capitalized. The letter Y should be capitalized. I is the proper noun, and it should be capitalized in any place of the sentence it is in. Tanzanian is a proper adjective. Tanzanian is a proper adjective. So the T should be capitalized. Tanzanian teacher. It was so interesting. It was so interesting that I decided I will tell it at school during storytelling lesson next Tuesday. Now look at this last and final sentence. In the first place, the beginning of the sentence should be capitalized. The sentence begins with it, therefore the I should be capitalized. It was so interesting that I, and the pronoun I should be capitalized. Decided I again, it should be capitalized the word I, the pronoun I. We'll tell it at school during storytelling lesson next Tuesday. Tuesday is the name of a particular day. It's a proper noun, so it should be capitalized. Now, let us move to the next section, which is about rewriting sentences. Well, rewrite and place the adjectives before the nouns. Here you are given some examples. An example, for example, this poem is short. This poem is short. We have the adjective at the end. You need to place the adjective before the noun and say, this is a short poem. This is a short poem. Now look where we put the adjective. Look where we put the adjective, short. Well, the second one, that dog is black. That dog is black. You have to rearrange and change the word order and use the word black before dog. It becomes that's a black dog. That is a black dog. Well, that is a black dog. Well, 3, those students were clever. Those students were clever. Let us change the word order. Let us change the word order. It becomes, those were clever students. Those were clever students. Those were clever students. Clever students. For these oranges are ripe. These oranges are ripe. Now you have to make these sentences, you have to change the word order. It becomes, these are ripe oranges. These are ripe oranges. These are ripe oranges. Five, this jacket is warm. This jacket is warm. change the word order, and it becomes, this is a warm jacket. This is a warm jacket. Sorry. This is a warm jacket. Six, that car is old. Well, change the word order to make it, that is an old car. That is an old car. That is an old car. That's an old car. That's an old car. Now let us move on to the next section, which is use the correct form of the words in brackets. This is the pronouns, personal pronouns. You have to choose the correct pronoun. Well, one, I, me, like children, and they like me, I too. Well, it should be I here. I like children, and they like me too. Two, ask them why they are late from school. You have to choose between they and them. So it should be ask them, ask them, ask them, ask them why they. Three, where is Amina? Can you find she, her for I, me, please? Now in this sentence, you have to choose between she and her, I and me. So, where is Amina? Can you find her for me? Well, now he decided to go to the market with I, me. So now, in this sentence, we choose he marked with me. And that's the end of our lesson today. Our lessons today were about assignments divided into 3 sections. Thank you for watching and trying to do these assignments.